All the shorts are getting millions and millions and millions of views. And what you know is these things you can actually automate. So I went out, I researched everything, how these videos are made, and I've created an automation where I only use tools which are 100% free, so you can create similar automations, go viral, and make money on the brainless people watching these videos. So let's get started. To make this automation, we will use mainly two tools. It's called ActivePieces, which is free. You can create images with it, and you can actually use a free AI with it, which is very powerful. And we will use ZeroWork. ZeroWork is a browser automation tool where you can automate any repetitive process with. So what we will do is we will use ActivePieces to generate images, generate quotes, generate visual descriptions, get a viral sound, put it all together, send it over to ZeroWork. ZeroWork will then go to CapCut, the free version of course, edit the whole video, make crazy transitions, put the captions very high, export the video, send it back to ActivePieces and upload it to Google Drives. So that way you will have like a full stack of highly viral videos. You can just put on YouTube, on TikTok, on any platform. You can go viral, make a lot of money with it, and you have no risk at all. So if you're not lazy, please follow this video and let's get started. So the first thing we will do, after you've created an ActivePieces account, you can install the templates. Everything is down below in the description. I have my notepad here where I have all the templates. So this is actually the first template. I will copy it, head over to it, paste it, enter. This is the main template. It will take a lot of work to set everything up, but you only have to do it once. Once everything is set up and it's completely free, this ActivePieces account, I just created it. It's a free account. So here is the flow. So what the flow does is it actually gets the story. It puts the story, it generates all the images, it sends it over to ZeroWork, and then it's done. So we need to do a little bit of preparation to set it up. Just follow along with me, it will be very clear. You can see the length of the video, how long it will take you to set it up, but let's get started. So what we will do is you will head over to Google Drive and create a folder called, for example, YouTube. You will share this folder. So it's open and the automations can just grab the links, can just grab everything from it. You can head over to, you can create just one folder audio, one folder images, one folder video, and one Google Sheet YouTube Shorts. So what you can do is in the audio, you can actually upload a viral sound. So I just had to YouTube, I looked for a viral sound, I found a nice viral sound, I uploaded it, and what you do after is you have to grab the viral sound, but we will do that later. So the other important thing is the Google Sheet. So you will create the Google Sheet called YouTube Shorts. It should have 4 columns: quote, status. This one is viral sound, and then here comes the video. So in the viral sound column, like we just said, you have to put the ID of the viral sound you want to use. So if you, for example, press share, you can copy the link. If you paste the link somewhere, you can have the ID over here. So you can, it's like between the D and the view. I will stop this. So to copy it, you copy the ID between the D and the view, and you copy the ID of the viral sound you want to be the background sound of the video while the AI voice is speaking. So I just paste everything in here. So now we have the quote. How I got the quotes, I actually just asked the AI like, hey, can you create 10 like very fun stories, viral stories between like 40 and 60 words each. You also can find the prompt down below in the description. So you just paste them in here, you formatted it a bit. So this is the preparation you have to do. You can put as many as you like. I just did 10 for the example to create a video. You put status no everywhere. The video should be empty. That will be uploaded, the videos, when they're finished. And let's get started. So head back over to the flow. Google Sheets. So first we have to make our connection to Google Sheets. So make a connection, Google Sheets, connect, choose your account, give it permission. And after you've given permission, it's already done. Easy as that. You should choose the spreadsheets. It should be somewhere in the top, YouTube Shorts. The sheet will just be the only sheet which is inside. It should not have any other sheets. And what we want to do now is we want to find the first column which contains the value no. Because when we are processing, so we have the status, and now here the status is no everywhere, but when we're processing and finishing the statuses, we will update them. So it always, when it runs, it always should look for the first no. So it will do it over here. We can even test it. We should now, for the first time, test every single step. So test successful. We will also test the first step. Now it's set to run every single day. You can also run it every single hour. Just however you prefer. We tested this step, it's perfect. And below, when we see below, we see we have the value here, we have the first story. Then we should connect ElevenLabs. So I've went over, created an account on ElevenLabs, then you can come to here, my workspace, API keys, generate API key. You can call it ActivePieces, generate, copy to clipboard. Here you can say make a connection, ElevenLabs, paste the API key in, finished. Important is you should choose the voice. So I will take for my example George, but you can choose any voice which is suitable for the niche you're in. You should create your own niche. I'm now using Stoic Stories as an example, but find out your own unique niche. Can be anything, what people like. It now says failed with some crazy things. Let's see why this happens. Maybe it's because it's too early. I just created the API key, and it can be that the API key is not active yet. So now that like some time passes, let's try again with a little bit of luck. Or maybe it's George is not willing to help today. You see now it's test successful. So what happened is I just created the API key and I tested it out, but ElevenLabs takes some time to do it. So here now in the output we see we have the file. You can download it, test it out. We want to upload this now to Google Drive, so we have everything over there. You also should make the connection. You only have to do this once. It's all set up right now. Setup takes a lot of time. It's a bit a hassle right now, but if you're following along, it should be a very pleasant process. So choose the account you'd like to connect, accept the permissions. You can save it. Once it's saved, you can leave everything as it is. You will see everything will be pre-filled already. You do have to choose the folder, so I will upload it to audio. Also, always test it. Always test every single step, so we will make sure it works. So this will run automatically. Every single time it runs, it's automatically, but now just the first time we want to test everything. What this will do is this will actually transform the file to a file we can program a bit with, but you don't have to worry about this at all. I just want to calculate how much images we should generate for the length of the audio, so it's a bit universal. Even if you want to create a bit longer video or a shorter video, it will adjust to that. So I also want to do all this. So now it will just create like it will remove some quotes, because sometimes the AI generates some quotes and we want to get rid of them. Just test every single step and follow along, then it will work perfectly. So here now we can already choose the connection because we made it. So the file ID of the viral sound is column C. Let's check that. So we have A, B, C, so this is perfect. So we can just test it. So now it will get the viral sound, and the viral sound for me is, for example, now 2 minutes long, and it will make it the same length of the length of the ElevenLabs response. So they're the same length. So we have like the background sound, which is the same length as the voice sound. So this is very important to have like a seamless video. You just press test on everything. You don't have to do anything over here. Just test. I will tell you if you have to fill something in or make a connection. For example, probably the next thing, like everything is pre-filled. If you just follow along, it should all happen. It should all be simple like this. So now this one cutted the audio. Now we want to upload the viral sound again. So it will upload the output of that. You can put it back in audio again. So it's important to make the folders like I explained you. I already done it to make this video quicker, so you don't have to watch me too much time. So you always get the ID back, and the ID we will use for the automation. So it does everything. So this is actually the free AI of ActivePieces. It's very powerful. You can choose any model. I have already put normally everything is set up ready, so you can just press test. This will create all the visual descriptions needed for the, how can I say this, for the pictures that will be generated later. So we will have beautiful pictures who suit the scenery, who suit everything. So this is also finished. You also run this. This is just a formatter who formats the output very nicely of the visual descriptions. It's finished, and now it will actually loop over the visual descriptions, and it will generate an image for each visual description. So you can just run everything. This is already, you don't have to connect any external services. I make sure that this video you can create 100% free the video, and this is very, very, very important that you don't have to invest anything up front, but you can just start making this video automatically, start making money from them, and then you can see whatever you want to do with that money. But first, let's make sure you can do everything for free. So this is very generous of ActivePieces that they've included all these free tools inside. Then the image is generated. We want to upload all the images to Google Drive. Here you should choose the parent folder images. That's one you should also create or already have created. Images, you can also test the steps. So you see, it actually doesn't take too long to put in all these little steps. This is the most difficult part, what I'm doing right now, believe it or not, but I've prepared this whole automation also in ZeroWork for you, so you can just plug and play it, start making videos, start uploading them, start getting views, start making money. So here now it's just getting all the download URLs, putting them to a list. So this will loop, put it all to a list. You don't even have to understand anything I'm saying. The only thing you have to do is just install this test bot, press this test for every single step, and then it's finished. Now we're actually coming to a very interesting part. The send HTTP request will actually activate ZeroWork. So the next thing you should do is get the link in the description, start for free on ZeroWork, create the account, install the agent, and make sure the agent is running. Log into the agent and make sure your agent is running. Then take the second link, which is the test bot, the ZeroWork test bot, install it, and then you should see this one here. So we only need to do 3 little things. The first thing is when we press settings, I will just remove this because when you install it, it will only see like this. So you press settings, you create generate webhook, you copy this webhook, you put it here in the send HTTP request URL. So that's this. We say like this URL we will activate, we will give it all the pictures, we will give it all the viral sounds, everything we like prepared, we will give it to the ZeroWork agent. This is also why it's so important when you go to your YouTube folder you make sure that you share it and it's open with everyone to see, because the ZeroWork will take all the images, take all the things, and if it's closed, it will not be able to do so, and you will get a lot of errors. So if you opened it and you put the webhook inside, the next thing you should do is create a free CapCut account. Just get the cookie editor, which is a link which is also in the description. Export the cookies as a JSON file. Go to the testbot again. Import add cookies. This is just the cookies is just a way to make sure the agent has access to a logged in CapCut account so it can edit the video inside. So make sure that happened. And then one last thing to do is if you go back to ActivePieces, you should also take the second link, the second testbot from ActivePieces. I have it right here. And you should also install it, because what this ZeroWork agent will do, it will edit the whole video at crazy transitions, make it very dopamine full, and then it will send it back to ActivePieces and it will send it back to this ActivePieces bot. So you can copy the URL to activate it over here, put it inside the very last step, API, tap on API, put this one inside. If you don't do it, it will not work. Press save, and now we're actually finished here. So what will happen now is this testbot will get the file, so it will edit everything in ZeroWork. It will get the file, it will send the file to ActivePieces, and here it will upload it back to Google Drive, and then from Google Drive it will also get it to Google Sheet, so you will have like the video URLs over here. So because we're actually already finished, I think let's just check this first. So you only have these two flows and the ZeroWork flow. The ZeroWork flow is already finished. We did everything. For this flow, I just want to check the last steps. So we want to set this, and then one last step is we will say like, hey, we are processing this one. This quote is being done. So we also want to do that. We want to connect our Google Sheet. Also notice that this is the only one I did not test, because we don't want to test it right now because it's empty, it did not run fully. So this is actually the only one you don't have to test, which is also important to know. So choose YouTube Shorts. The sheet should also pop up above. You can choose again the sheets, and here now with status you will say processing. I hope I write it right. Then you can tap on post the flow, and now actually we will run the flow and we will see the magic live happening. So I will just run this flow. We set up everything, it's already done. So now we will run the flow. The ZeroWork is also finished. Just make sure your ZeroWork agent is running. It will prepare everything, it will send everything to ZeroWork. Then ZeroWork will do the full editing. I will speed up the video, YouTube video here you're seeing, so you will see the video being edited completely. Then it will send it back to the other flow. We will do some little bit more editing over there, and then you're finished, you're done. You can just create all the videos you like, upload them to any platform you like, and you will go viral. Let's do this test flow. I will just sit back now, relax, take a little break, let the AI do its work, let the generation happen. Just downloaded the video. Which is also important to do is that we go to our second flow and that we catch the webhook, because now that this flow is finished, it will find the download URL of the video and it will send it over to the second flow. But if we did not press this test button, it will not watch out to catch this webhook. It's only the first time you have to do this. So make sure the test trigger is running. So whenever this flow is finished, it will take some time because I put long delay so it will not get stuck on any point. So maybe in 1 minute, 2 minutes, this whole browser will close down and it will send the request to ActivePieces, and then we can continue from there to upload it to Google Drive and we have it ready. Easy as that. So the result just came in and we see now in the output we just have like the file URL. Now what we can do is, this is actually some code that will download the URL on the server of ActivePieces, and then we can use that to upload it to Google Drive. So we just have to wait a second while we test the second step. You just only have to press the test. That is the most important thing, to set up this flow yourself. We see test successful. Now we will just upload this output to Google Drive. We have to make sure we connect our Google Drive and we say it which folder to save it in. I will say the video folder. I want to test the step. So it also says test successful. Then what we want to do is we want to find the row that was processing. So you also choose the Google Sheet, choose the spreadsheet, YouTube Shorts, pick the sheet, say the status. We want to check for processing. I want to test. And then as final thing, we also want to update the row where it's processing to this row is done with the download URL of the video. And also know that this flow will actually happen automatically. So next time when we run this flow, so this is also finished. So what we will do now is just update it. So next time ZeroWork finished, the agent finished, it will activate this flow 100% automatically. We choose the Google Sheet. And now you want to say for status, for example, done. And for video, you can find it also in the description. I have a link, and this is actually a Google export link. So if you put this link in combination with the ID, so in combination with the uploaded file ID, so you have to really click upload file, open it, tap ID. So then this one will upload. I will test it. I can even now go to the YouTube sheet, and if you now you saw the magic happening. Now with this put to done, this URL is here. It's like a download URL, and if you click this URL, it will download the video, and you see the video is already right here, and then you can upload it to TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, any platform. It will get viral. It will make a lot of money. So let's go, champs. Okay, now so just to summarize, you have the two flows here. Make sure they're both published and they're both live. So this is live, this is published. You can also look for the other flow. This is also published and live. Make sure now, for example, I put it to run every day. You can also say, if you want to just create all the videos one and after another, you can put this to every hour. I would not do it faster than an hour because the flow takes around 20 minutes to fully complete. But you can, for example, put it on every hour, also run it in the weekends. You tested it, you can place it. And now when you've done the setup, so you've created all the stories, all the viral stories, you put all the viral sounds right, then you can just let this run. So now it will just run every single hour. It will just start automatically itself. It will open the ZeroWork. Make sure ZeroWork is open in your computer, and then it will just complete all the videos. And when it's finished, it will just continue till it finds a quote, because otherwise it will start giving error. So you can put a 50, 100, 200. Also note there are some limitations because you have a certain amount of credits, but it's more than enough to make a lot of videos. To end this video, I also want to show you, I already started it. I've created a channel. We already have 43 subscribers. it's getting around 500 views per video. So let's go, let's see, maybe I get 100,000 subscribers when I make a follow-up video. We will see how it goes. Thank you.